Welcome to the Diary of the Pan-African Preacher. There's an African proverb that says, life is war, family is an army. Africa and the African diaspora are doomed to servitude and despair if they fail to discern the times with spiritual clarity and practical wisdom. Jesus Christ's rebuke in Luke's Gospel echoes across generations. In quote, you know how to interpret the appearance of earth and sky, but why do you not know how to interpret the present time? Close quote. This question confronts us today as we observe the 2026 US-Israel-Iran conflict and its ripple effects across the world. War, though distant in geography, is never distant in consequences. When the Strait of Hormuz closed and strikes hit Iranian infrastructure, fuel and food prices surged globally. Africa felt a shock, not because it was involved in the conflict, but because it remains entangled in systems it does not control. Like a family unprepared for battle, the continent absorbed blows it did not anticipate. The first lesson is clear. Self-reliance is not optional, it is survival. Scripture teaches discernment, recognizing signs before the storm arrives. Africa must read the clouds rising in the west and act. Overdependence on imported fuel, fertilizer, and food leaves nations exposed. Industrialization is not merely economic policy, it is a moral imperative. To feed ourselves, power our economies, and build our own machinery is to reclaim dignity and reduce vulnerability. Second, unity is strength in the theater of global uncertainty. No army wins divided. The African family must function as one strategic body. Regional cooperation through shared reserves, coordinated monetary policy, and intra-Africa trade is how we shield ourselves from external shocks. When one nation falls, all feel the tremor. When one nation rises, others must rise with it. This is both political wisdom and spiritual truth. We are our brother's keeper. Third, neutrality without strength is illusion. Let me repeat that. Neutrality without strength is illusion. In a world of competing powers, silence is often mistaken for weakness. Africa must not become a pawn in conflict shaped elsewhere. Instead, it must cultivate strategic autonomy, economically, diplomatically, and militarily where necessary. Christ condemns not ignorance of weather, but ignorance of timing. To remain passive in a shifting global order is to misread the moment. Life is war. Family is an army. This proverb is not a call to violence, but to preparedness, discipline, and unity. The African continent must awaken to its collective responsibility. Faith demands that we see beyond the visible, interpret the present, and act with courage. The storm clouds are already forming. The question is whether Africa will recognize them and prepare. Ashe.